Alright guys, welcome back. And in this particular video, we are going to focus on the remaining pages on how to set up your theme as an e-commerce website theme. So for that, you know that this is where we stopped from the previous video of the part 1 of this one. And this one we are going to regard as part 2. So continuing, we are going to begin with the single product. And to do that, I want you guys to first of all click on any product. So now we are on the single page of that particular product, which represents this single product. So with that being done, come over here and click on single product. So now with that, as you can see, this is the layout. And if you come down under it, you see the mobile sidebar order, which is content/sidebar. Then next is the title tag element, and it's on H2, which is this title here. So, but I want you to change it to H1. So with that, now if you scroll down under it, you come down to summary elements positioning. Here you can see how the positioning is being placed. The title is the first one, following by the rating, the price, except quantity, add to cart, and product meta. So if you want to rearrange this, let's say you want the price element to be under the except element, you can just click on it and drag it to place it under the except or under whichever place you want to place it under. So as you can see, if you take note here, it has been placed under the except, but that is not what I want. I will just bring it back to the default. So, and I know that you guys also know that anyone you don't want to display here, let's say for example, you don't want the product meta to display, you can just click on it and the product meta will be hidden. Okay, so but for the sake of this tutorial, I want to leave all of them displayed. So with that, if you come down under it, you will see display product navigation. I will advise you uncheck this. And before you uncheck this, let me show you what this is. This is this icon here. So for me, it doesn't really make sense. So you just uncheck it. Now come up and click on publish. If you go back to your website and click on any one product, you will see that that product navigation has disappeared. Now back to our settings again. So with that, you can come down to image width. If you like, you can increase it to 100, just as you can see, and also increase the summary width to 100%, as you can see. Here it is. But I want to leave them at default. So I will take them back to the default. So with that, we can scroll down to tabs. Here on the tabs layout, this tabs layout here is this layout you see here, where you see the additional information, description, and review. So it's up to you. If you like, you can change it to vertical. You will see how it displays of vertical. Or you change it to section. You can see how it looks, but I will put it back to default, which is horizontal. And with that, if you come down to the tabs position, now it's at the center. If you like, you can align it to the left or to the right. But just like usual, I will leave it as it is at the center. So coming down to the upsells count and the upsells columns, you can see we have 3 here. So because it's 3 columns, and that is why you see 3 columns here. I'm going to leave it like this as it is. And with that, we can come down to the floating bar. By default, it is on yes, which is this particular floating bar you see here now. But if you put it on no, it will now disappear. So for that, I will take it back to yes, which is the default. Now, if you scroll down under it, you can now customize the background color, the text color, and every other thing on it. But for me, I want to leave it as it is like this. So for me, everything seems perfect in this section. So with that, we go back one step again. Now come down to the advanced styling. So now, as you can see here on cell background, which is this percentage cell you see here. Now we can go ahead and click on it to change the background color to color of our choice. So I will go ahead and choose red. So with that, that is how you will go on to edit and update all these colors the way they suit you. But for me, I'm going to leave them like this, but I will come down to the product entry price color here. I will change it to red, as we are using red as a matching brand color for us in this tutorial. So I will change it to red by clicking on red here. Then as you can see, it has changed to red. And with that, if I come down again, I'm going to come down here on the single product. I will also change the price color, which is this here, the price color of this single product. So I will change it to red or any color you are using as your brand color. So if I change it to red now and click on any of the single products here, you will see the price has changed to red color. So, and with that, if you scroll down to product entry, add to cart, here, this is this place here, or these buttons here. So what I'm going to do is that I will first of all click on the background color palette. I'll give it red, or maybe the brand color we are using across our web shop. Then with that, I'll come down here and give it a hover background color, which I will give a darker red color. So it depends on your choice, okay? So with this being done, if you come up here now and click on publish, if you go over to your website right now, refresh this page, you will see that the background colors have changed, but we need to change the text color to something brighter. So for that, we'll come back to our settings again, then come down and select the hover color, add to cart hover color. I will also make it white. Then with this now, come up and click on publish. Go to your shop page and refresh the page. So as you can see it now that everything is working perfectly. And with that, that brings us to the end of this particular video today. So in the next video, we are going to focus on how to design the header of the homepage of your WooCommerce e-commerce website. Okay. So and with that, I will say thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next videos.